Welcome to the Talk to Me podcast. It's a podcast that provides viewers with the latest news on controversial topics, gender war questions, and a multitude of hypotheticals. I'm your host, Dom Worm, sitting here with the fully staffed Talk to Me podcast. We got Maddie, Mercina, and AG.
Yay. Let's go.
What's really good?
You guys, we have a full house today.
You got a full cast.
Welcome.
About the white one. You feel me? Quick bars.
That boy Dom missed the whole talk to me. I was ready to scream and everything.
I know.
I was ready for that, man. I like that. That was good.
Hey,
that was good.
Yeah, hey, straight to the point though. Straight to the point.
I like that. That was good.
How's everybody's weekend?
Good. I want to hear about Dom's weekend. Dom was in
All right. I was trying to get everybody out the way, but yeah.
yeah, we got nothing. We got nothing.
We got nothing. It was chill.
I was just pretty much laying down the whole time waiting for it to hit 7:30 so I could eat. But that's about
Hey,
it.
Medi, you eat at 7:30. We eat at 7:50.
Ooh, man, that extra 20.
I know. 20. No, it'll do something. Yeah.
We got to get past that. But man of the hour, Dom Worm.
You can't say
for those that don't know, Dom has recently got back from California. So Dom,
I see the Cali glow.
I really do though.
No, you don't. It was no fucking sun there whatsoever.
I heard it was mad gloomy, but y'all was active.
Oh, I got something to tell y'all. I could tell y'all. But before we go, or before I start, shout out to Ramadan.
Mm-hmm.
To who?
To Ramadan.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my brown people out there.
Yeah, there we go.
That's why I was a little bit late. Had to pack the hookah, get the thing right. You know.
Wow.
Shout out
I don't even got the hookah.
Pay my respect to my people out there that couldn't party with the boy this weekend. You know.
Yeah.
Wow. This will be the sickest airport story I've heard. I'll try to make it quick. But
we getting an airport story out of all of Cali?
Yes.
Out of LA, San Diego,
I'll make it super quick then.
Tijuana.
All right. Long story short, I missed 2 flights. Then the third flight was supposed to leave at 2:30. That bitch ain't leave till 9. I was on the plane for 4 hours. Ended up missing the full day Thursday. Had to drive from LA to San Diego Friday morning because the earliest flight that I could have got from LA to San Diego was at 10:30 p.m. the next day. Yeah, so started off on a bad foot. So got to San Diego. I've been there a few times. It was pretty dope, but it wasn't really sunny like that. It was like in the 60s. We had a good time though. Got to see some people I haven't seen in a while. Shout out to Mardini and Mike Ose. And yeah, all around good. We ended up going to Cali the last day, I think on Sunday, I went to LA, and it's just amazing the amount of money people seem to have. I don't say have, but you know what I'm saying? Just seeing a lot of jewelry in $10,000 sections. It was ridiculous looking at that. But all in all, Cali was cool. That's all I got. That's my Cali.
Would you go back
to San Diego? No, I've been there 3 times.
Yeah, but you were thinking about when you wanted to move there. You still
I did. It's not as dope as I thought it was. After that shit calmed me down about like leaving DC. It makes me think DC isn't as bad as I thought it was. Like for instance, like on Friday, we was looking for a spot to get a section at, and the people that's been living there for multiple years really couldn't tell me like a bona fide spot I can get a section at. And I'm like, bro, it's Friday. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
Well, how much longer are you gonna be looking for sections?
Damn, we could talk about that too.
Wow, why you gotta do it like that?
Nah, do that shit. Do that shit.
That hurt.
No, it didn't. No, it didn't.
Hey, just like you're still looking for section.
No, I wasn't saying it like that, but I mean, like, you know, moving to San Diego.
I'm gonna give you my answer, my nigga. I'm gonna give you my answer. I like that. I don't take that as no disrespect. I'm finally up at the age where I feel it's still dumb at the end of the day, but I don't think it's dumb. I'm at the age where I feel comfortable with putting a couple of hundred up to get a section. About 4 years ago, you tell me put up 250, 400. I'm like, hell no. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At that time, I couldn't. But like, let's say now I'm comfortable enough to do it. Not saying I can afford it. Not saying any of that, but I feel comfortable with doing it. Yeah. And I like it because like I don't now I'm at the age where I don't feel like bumping in people, and like you never know who you're gonna bump into, might want to fight you. Like, I don't know. I'm a little bougie now. I like, ain't nothing better than telling a girl, like, hey, I got a section over there, bottles. You drink tequila. She say, yeah. She slide her over there. She holding your hand to the section, like she really going somewhere. All she is going about 5 feet of where she was standing at. You know what I'm saying? That shit funny, but
hey, you pay for location, baby.
Yeah, and it's a competitive advantage, and I'll keep it at that. Pass. How are y'all doing?
I mean, look, it is. I mean, just off what you just said, man, it is night and day on the attitude of everyone else, whether or not you have a section.
Oh yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Look, I don't want to say it doesn't make sense. It makes complete sense because people are going out to these spaces for the sections to see who's in the sections, see who they're gonna see, and whatnot. So if you're just a lurker, like you call them, standing against the bar or walking around,
and this too. So like,
I'm staying home.
Yeah. I should have been doing this, but you got to do it strategically. If you got 5 guys, 6 guys is willing to put up 200, 150, you're good. Where you take L's is when it's 2 or 3 guys. Basically, that's what happened this past weekend. Because like when I used to go out, let's say 4 years ago, every time I went out, it was like 100, 150 easy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if I would have, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
The thing is, you are spending that 100, 150 without it.
Yeah. Just don't do it every week. That's where you're taking L's.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie. When we went to the bachelor party when we was down there in Miami, it is different. It's like upper echelon. It feels upper echelon, especially when you ain't doing it as often.
And niggas looking up at you like, damn.
I want to be like,
yeah. Put my name
I'll
on
be
the
like,
side too.
Exactly. I'm still broke, but it looked like I got money.
Like somebody give a fuck who I am.
I think Messina got something.
I was just asking, does it work for with the ladies? Do you guys hit a home run? Like, what happens?
I'm gonna tell you the truth. It's a lot to some people. I'll speak for myself. It's a lot harder to get a girl's attention for more than after you get the drink. Yeah, they can still talk to you. It's a lot harder if you are not in a section. As far as like, all right, you get a drink, y'all start talking, and then like you gotta really have game to keep them there. You could low key get them to the section. You got that bottle. Yeah, you got bottle rats that's just there just to have fun to put you on a story. But like I said, you got an ample amount of liquor and an ample amount of opportunity to,
it's like sales 101.
You know what I'm saying?
It just makes it, I don't want to say it makes it easier, but like obviously you need to put in the work regardless.
Nothing's a guarantee.
Nothing's a guarantee. Sure. You got to put in the work, but it makes things easier.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So I will say from a girl's perspective, when we get invited to sections, that's like really nice. Like we were like, oh, we finesse the section, free drinks, whatever. But at the same time,
what you're looking for.
Right. But at the same time, it's not just like, don't talk to me. Like I would never, like if I was in someone's sections and they were just asking me questions and stuff, I would like entertain it, talk to them, whatever, not be rude about it. But it is a little bit more of an effort. Like you don't just want to be there and like mooch off of everyone's drinks. You want to, at least have, if it's not quiet enough, I know the club is loud, but like, a couple conversations, couple joking around, like having a good time, so we feel a little bit more obligated to like talk to the people there. But I will say if there's other girls, like let's say me and 3 of my girls, and then there's already like 7 girls in the section, I ain't doing shit. I'm just gonna take a drink and chill with the girls in the section.
You gotta read the room. You gotta read the room.
I got a story about that. And then we could go. I got a funny story.
Go ahead, Dom.
So my favorite app. I met a girl on Hinge.
That boy Hinderella.
I was talking to her. Long story short, she pre-gamed with us and all that shit. So she felt like she was somewhat entitled. She pre-gamed with us. She was visiting from another state or whatever. And we get to the section. She didn't know we met other girls that day. So I invited one of the girls over. So now basically I got 2 girls in the section. But it's like, bruh, we don't date. You know what I'm saying? Be happy you're here. So anyways, the second girl comes with her friends. And I'm wild. So the second girl comes with her friends. And obviously as a guy, you're going to give more attention to the better looking girl that you brought to the section. So long story short, I'm giving the one girl a little bit more attention than the girl that was pre-gaming with us. So you know how girls are, chatty patties. Who invited you? So the girl, the good-looking girl, the second girl, she was like, Dom. So the girl that I pre-gamed with, she was a little salty. So long story short, she was like, wow, he invited both of us. Like, what the fuck? So she approaches me. Dum, 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 dum. So I'm like, oh shit. So in my head, I'm like, I gotta be a real ass nigga. I gotta tell her straight up. I can't just beat around the bush. So long story short, I had to end up telling her. She was like, so why did you invite both of us? Like, that's so like mean or cruel. Like, why would you do that? And I was like, yo, I just met you like 2 days ago. Like, how are you feeling entitled? But so she was like, so what are you gonna do? She basically put me in a predicament. She was like, me or her. So I said, obviously, I'm gonna go with her. I'm a little bit more attracted to her. She was so pissed. She got her.
But obviously in there.
I don't know if I said obviously, but I might have. Niggas was off the tequila, but I ended up telling her, I was like, hey, I'm more attracted to her. So yeah. And she looked at me pissed. She grabbed her coat and left. Yeah.
Wow. As a girl, the thing is, you just said 2 days, which is fine. But if you're like feeling a girl and you're talking and you invite her out, but then you're talking to somebody else while you're there the whole time, it's like a slap in the face.
This was all within a span of 5 minutes, though. This was not like an hour. This was 5 minutes.
No, I get that. But what if the girl
situation quick?
So what if the girl you're talking to, or you've matched on Hinge, you brought her out, but the other girl you invited, hypothetically speaking, is just like a friend, but it's a girl, and you invited her, but she still says, "Oh," but I didn't. But like, she's still gonna say, "Yeah, Dom invited me," but the other gonna be like, "Oh, Dom invited you too." Like, I mean, she just jumped into the conclusion. Obviously, it wasn't the case this time, but
yeah, I don't know. I don't think it was that bad. Like, whatever. All right, let's get into it.
Sounds like you had a fun weekend.
Yeah,
fun Cali boy. But yeah, speaking of next weekend, so next weekend I'm trying to come up with some plans. We got the Beeves coming in Tampa, and I'm kind of like at a dilemma because so this was his show from 2020 that was canceled. This is one of his canceled show coming, to Tampa from a couple years ago. And I was just like curious to see, I think it was like a sponsored ad that came up that like Justin is here at the Amalie Arena, which is an arena that's literally like a 10-minute walk from me. And I was like, I might entertain that because Justin Bieber, he's a, pretty good artist of our time, of our generation. But I saw the nosebleeds, literally like the second to last rows on all the sections were like $200. I haven't gotten them yet. I'm still like debating. If I get them, it'd probably be a last minute thing. But to ask you guys, if an artist was in your city performing, like an artist of our time, and we have a lot of those, right? Just for the experience, would you go to drop 200 for nosebleeds, or would y'all say, nah, like next time, or it ain't worth it? What would y'all do? Because I know if it was somebody bigger, like a Drake or The Weeknd, that's a little bit bigger, but it's the Beeps. I mean, people think, differently about him.
He's a god in his own way.
Some people fuck with him at being, some people don't.
He a legend.
Yeah. What would y'all do? Y'all get tickets?
$200 nosebleeds, anything nosebleeds, ain't it?
Yeah.
And if I really wanted to go, $200 for nosebleeds to go see an artist perform. I don't know. I wouldn't do it. Nah.
So you're a no, Medi?
I'm just thinking about it. I'm like, nah. Not because of Bieber, because I like Bieber, but it has nothing to do with Bieber. But even if it's an artist I like.
But if it's like your only chance to see, like you like Bieber, if it was your only chance to see him
perform live. If I was a diehard and this was the last time to see him or her, then yeah, I would do it.
Okay. So yeah, I'm not a diehard, but I like him. I've listened to him since he came out when he was like 13, 14, whatever.
Have you ever been?
I have not been to his concert. So that's how I was like, entertaining it. But at the same time, it's like $200 for terrible seats to see him. And the thing is, I could probably see him closer on like a computer screen or like a TV screen than sitting so far up high in the arena.
You might as well say 300, like 275, because you got to get there. You got to pay for drinks.
And then taxes.
Yeah. It's a lot of shit.
So is everyone just a no? Do I just say fuck the Beebs for this weekend?
Yeah, I would say fuck the Beebs. My immediate thought was, how do I finesse to get closer?
Can't. It's packed.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying
a lot of people thinking that way too. But that's how
yeah,
you think.
no, exactly. Yeah. That's just my first thought. Like, yo, if I do buy this ticket, is there like not 100% guarantee because nothing's a guarantee, but like a 40% chance I might be able to like finesse to not be nosebleeds. You know what I'm saying? But if it's real sketch, yeah, you probably better off seeing a little TikTok of the boy.
The only way I do it, if it was the only concert I can think of that I would have done that for, if this was now, would be like Kanye and Drake joint, or like
that's huge though.
That Lil Wayne and Drake joint when they had the versus joint. That's probably the only two I probably would do it for. But yeah, so
I feel like thanks. You made my decision a lot easier. Then saved me $200.
Nosebleeds, like even if it wasn't nosebleeds and it was like first level on the other side, I would even be like $200. I'd be like, why?
Yeah,
but if it's a bucket list and you really,
if it's a bucket list, then
yeah,
and you just want to go experience it, yeah, go.
But and if you're going with a lot of people, like if it's like
I feel like people make anything,
everybody going.
Yeah,
people you gotta go. But if it's like
no, I just started reaching out to people like, y'all want to go see Bieber? And everyone's like,
yeah.
I'm like, do you like that? Do you like him? Yeah, he's good. It's just like no one's like super like.
No one's like,
you know,
it's not gonna be worth it.
Yeah.
I would say this though. This would be the last time, not the last time, but I would say in his career, this is probably the last good one.
Because got you.
Yeah.
Right. And like this is here in Tampa where I live 10 minutes away. It's super convenient, you know, wouldn't pay for parking.
I say fuck it. Do it.
Really?
Yeah, but you're not gonna go by yourself, are you?
No, I was telling one of my friends and she just said it's up to me. So she'll do it if I want to do it, if she won't do it if I won't do it.
Oh, you are
a friend. What a friend. What a friend.
Is it that white girl with the dark hair?
Yes.
White girl.
How you know who that is?
I'll be peeping your story. I'm gonna slide out to Tampa, goddamn it. She gonna be like, oh my god, how you know?
And she ain't white.
You look like whatever.
She Brazilian.
Oh, for real? That's crazy.
She Portuguese.
I'll be telling them
on her Dominican knees. How does that line go? Never mind.
Yeah, I know you're talking about the young thug jump.
Yeah.
Young Jug jump. You've been outside.
Yeah, hey.
She's been outside. Actually, it's Young Gunna. It's Gunna that say that shit.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, I forget the lyrics,
on Pushing P. Yep.
Yes.
Going crazy. Talking about on her knees and shit. That shit great. All right. So yeah. All right. So we have so like we was talking about earlier, we've hit the quarter mark of the year. So we got a New Year's check-in. Have y'all accomplished anything that you stated you would do in the beginning of the year? My quick answer is no. But keep going.
Yours was, I ain't even gonna say what yours was, but you held yours to yours. I think for me, I've stayed consistent. We've put a quote out every day or every weekday since the start of the year. I think I've got like in the past, 90 days, got like over 120 new followers. So it's moving kind of fast, bro. Shit's kind of cool, bro. Yeah.
All it is just keep on pushing.
It's consistency,
That's
bro.
That's what I don't do with our podcast. Fuck.
Yeah.
I need to post like every day. Like that's just a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Guess I don't want it.
I mean, consistency is probably one of the top things that you need to stick with. If you stick with it.
Yeah. So
you getting better with your video editing and like shit. So.
Appreciate it, bro. Yeah. And we starting a new segment for this month called Wisdom Wednesdays. I just put the promo out today or last Tuesday, whenever this comes out. But yeah, we'll have somebody each Wednesday, somebody new other than me, come give a quote. So
nice.
Quick plug for myself, shameless plug. If you want to come in, DM me Instagram _A Holiday HOLLIDAY. And you can make it happen. Shameless plug.
That's pause. What about you, Marcina?
One thing I remember was my New Year's resolution is to doing like a boxing class. I haven't done it yet. I'm kind of like looking into it. Mine have mainly been, I think, around fitness, like doing a pull-up. I just bought a band, like the long resistant bands. Embarrassed the fuck out of myself at the gym. I'm like, how do people like, I hooked it on correctly, but then you got to put your foot through it and the band can hit you in the face. If you're like, it didn't happen to me now, but I was stable enough. I looked up, but I couldn't even lift myself up. Not even with the band to help me.
That's what I heard you got to do though. You got to do that.
You got to practice it.
I was talking to a girl. She was saying whatever the fucking colors are, you go from obviously the easiest to hard. You level up, and then now she said she can do like 10 pull-ups. I was like, yo, I've never met a girl that can do one. Like she was like, yeah, I just done the bands. Like worked at it every time I went to the gym. So get on your.
I gotta look at I gotta match the colors with the weight because I do have the 4 colors. I just don't know what the weight is.
Go from easiest to hardest.
Yeah, we'll be working on it. Maddie, what about you?
There we go. I can't remember what I said, but I want to say it was like more reading, but I tell you yeah, let me tell you this. So like my group of friends and like a couple cousins, we started this book club. And let me tell you this book club, a few of them read the book. I would say about maybe like 5 or 6 of them read. I did not. I think I read a couple of chapters and that's it. I don't know. I don't have the patience, or I don't know. My attention just goes elsewhere once I start reading a book or something.
Can you do an audiobook? Like it's like a podcast,
probably could,
right?
But I probably could, but I don't really count that as reading.
Reading, yeah.
Like I need to read for myself, not just to listen or hear what's going on in the book and whatnot. Yeah. It's more so me expanding my vocabulary, improving my grammar and stuff like that. But yeah, what are we, 3 months in and I still haven't finished the book.
Yeah, a lot of my shit I started and it just stopped. Like I was exactly be nice at Spanish by now. I've done like 25 days in a row, killing shit.
You should watch some telenovelas.
1 week.
I'm watching this one show that's like 2 seasons, 82 episodes. I think I've mentioned this before, but they always say the same kind of things like get out. Like what the hell are you doing here? And so I'll be around the house just repeating it randomly.
What's this show called?
La Reina del Flow, the Queen of Flow, and it's a really good. It's actually a really good show.
What's it on?
Netflix.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, it's all in Spanish. It takes place in Colombia. Good-looking people, girls, guys. So it's like fun, and the like the plot and the characters. It's really addicting to watch. So.
Do you have the subtitles in English and then like just listening to them
in Spanish? Yeah.
Okay.
That's the best way to do it because then you start to compare the words they say in Spanish and then what you're reading in English.
Okay. Yeah.
So. Yeah, but I'm on Duolingo too.
Yeah. I just want
to add me.
Wait, you can have friends on Duolingo?
Yeah.
Let's do that. I'm on Duolingo too. That probably make it better.
It's like, nah.
If anything, guys, I'm hitting up 3 Spanish-speaking countries this year. Don't know. I mean, I do know a little bit.
Where the fuck you going?
Wait, three Spanish-speaking countries.
I'm hitting up 3 international Spanish.
We know you're going to Spain, but where else?
Going to Costa Rica in June, and then Mexico in August.
Who you going to Costa Rica?
Yeah, who you going to Costa Rica with?
Well, I'll tell you. So, a bachelorette party in Costa Rica and a dirty 30 in Mexico, Tulum.
So Ria's probably Costa Rica.
So,
Okay.
And Luna's dirty 30.
Old as shit.
Man.
Apologize right now.
I'm sorry, Luna.
Well, easy segue into we talking about Spain and everything. This is more so y'all topic because I wasn't invited, but
you hot.
Wow.
You hot. The first time he fucking doesn't say that, he's hot as fuck.
Hey,
let me get the shit off.
Get your shit off then.
I was sliding through the segue.
Do your thing then.
But
oh man,
hey, y'all going to Spain for the wedding? Yeah, I was going to Spain for the wedding, and this is a big one, I guess. But since y'all are going to a destination wedding, are y'all still, or would you think you're still expected to get the gift?
Yeah, we better be disinvited.
Yeah, my man said the location.
That
Who?
shit.
You might as
I
well
ain't
say
say who
who.
it was.
You might as well say who.
Nigga, we will never go to a wedding again in Spain. It's only one
100%,
motherfucker.
absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
They ain't gonna drop it because of
They ain't
me.
about to watch
I'll
it.
go ahead and kick it off. With
But I can
this
see
question.
They ain't
Mina
gonna drop
probably
it because of
listening.
me. Not
Mina
me.
sending them start at 15 seconds and 30, 31. You know what I'm saying? Sheesh.
No, but okay, so honest
Are you expecting to
question.
get your friends a gift if you're going to do it? What is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So destination wedding. Are you expected, or you think you should get them a gift?
I think it doesn't matter. Oh, man, I don't know.
I'll go if y'all going. Man, that's crazy. Honestly, before y'all even said whatever the fuck y'all said, I'll tell y'all what I was thinking. I was probably gonna give him like some cash, like $200 or something.
I feel like that's what I don't know if that was off camera, but we was really talking about like cash is king. I feel like you can't go wrong with any present. Just giving a little bit of cash, you know what I'm saying? They put a lot into it, might as well get a little bit back.
You're right, but I like me personally, I like personalizing gifts. So I would make like a cutting board with their last name on it, package it up. Some
Okay,
I like sending personalized stuff, even though they can do whatever they want with the money. If they specifically say, hey, we don't have a registry, we're just like looking to pay for our future house and our honeymoon, bet I got you with some cash. But if it's like, just a normal wedding, wherever destination, I always feel like even though you are invited and it is like being invited to a wedding internationally, yes, you're going for their wedding, but I am making a Euro trip out of it. Gonna hit some, other cities, have fun with friends. So it's like, it kind of pushes me to go out and do that because I've been wanting to do that. But ever since COVID hit, we just keep pushing it back. Like, oh, maybe internationally next year. Medi ain't got that problem because Medi been Mr. Worldwide. But it kind of forces you to be like, okay, I'm really going
Right.
international this year and time to make itineraries, plans with friends and everything. So I'm excited for the wedding and just traveling internationally. But as far as presents go, I think you never want to, no matter where the wedding is, whether it's domestic, international, you don't want to show up empty-handed. So yes, a gift will be welcome from my end.
It's definitely expected, and I know probably just because it is a destination wedding, like, oh, they're making me go all this way, people are gonna have that mindset. We're like, oh, they're probably not expecting me to provide a gift. Me going there is just enough. Blah 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 blah. People are gonna have that mindset. I mean, look, a gift is always expected, and then if you want to do something personalized, like Martina said, sure. But I think at the end of the day, cash is king, especially these days. Because I mean, if you have a great idea in a gift, sure. But like, I feel like sometimes gifts they miss 80% of the time.
No, I feel you.
Gotcha.
I'm big on the cash and just let me do whatever. Unless I like, and like you were saying, Marcina, like I'm specific with saying like, yo, I've been really, thinking about this. If one of y'all want to get that for me, that makes sense. But other than that, yeah, I'm.
But that's why people have registries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if they have something specified in the registry, all for
Then
it.
yeah, you would do it.
So do you think you go ahead, Dom?
Nah, you got it. Because I was going
to. Do you think yourself, or let's say you're getting married, do you think you get more out of a registry or cash?
It's a great question. What would give me some examples of a couple that's about to get married? What would be on their registry if they didn't got
like you better buy a new house, so anything that goes into a house, like
a whole bunch
could be a blender, toaster,
air fryer.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. I mean, you could buy it obviously, and you want to make sure they buy the right thing. I mean, you don't want something cheap.
I just went to a wedding and the registry kind of had the link to what they wanted.
Okay, so that's fine.
Like broad, it was like, yo, we want this. If you want to buy this, boom.
Okay, I guess going back to my question, are you gonna get more out of the cash or are you gonna get more out of the registry?
Cash. Just off of like, I don't know shit. I'm a novice to this shit. The reason why I say cash, because let's say you got 100 people going. It ain't that many affordable 100. There's not 100 affordable things you can get for a house. I don't think so. So if everyone bring cash, that's a lot of money. $100. 100 people times 50. That's $5,000. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going cash.
Yeah, I think it's a lot easier, I would say easier for people to say, yeah, I can bring $50 than to go to the registry, try and see what you want, try and order it in time where it's just like, yeah, I can just give you this cash and you.
I wouldn't put a number on it, but I'm just saying an average. I'm just going the lowest. You know, the parents and stuff like that.
I feel like minimum gotta be. I feel like minimum these days gotta be $100 at least.
Do people put a minimum on it?
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying, like, but like, think about it. You're not going
knowledge.
It's like an unspoken rule.
Yeah, you're not going to a wedding and you're giving a couple the envelope $50. But you didn't even cover my plate. You didn't even cover the plate.
That's funny.
See, but when you think about it, what if they do want a blender that's like $100 and you get that for them? Is that it?
What are you getting?
Nah, you could get something else too. You don't. I mean, that's up to you. You know, if you want to hit the $200 mark, you get stuff that's worth $200. I mean, look, and that's another thing too. Don't ever think they ain't keeping track.
That's my next question. Are y'all gonna be counting who got you the card with the money and the gift?
You're gonna remember.
I don't think so. I'm gonna remember. Why you gonna
remember? You're gonna remember if someone gave you $400 and you're gonna remember.
But it's my thing,
$50.
So if someone don't give you a lot of money or whatever, how are you gonna?
I'm gonna return.
What's gonna be your not rebuttal, but what are you gonna do?
It's return the favor. Yeah, reciprocated.
You gonna give them the same back whenever they get married or something?
Absolutely.
Here's what you gave me.
I mean, that's how it works.
That's a lot of fucking people, though. What you gonna write that shit down? Oh, AJ gave me this.
I mean, look.
Gave me that.
I mean,
no. Some people do that.
Not everyone is like. Not everyone's like my mom, but my mom writes down everything, like from our birthdays, our graduations, everything. It's more so.
I remember the big.
It's more so like a respect thing, you know. Yeah. If you gave my son, $200, I'm gonna give your son $200. I'm gonna make sure I don't give him $100 type of thing.
Wait, Maddie, can I say something that's so funny? Because I'm not saying we're gonna be the last to get married, but obviously there are friends who are ahead of us. So what if we're giving out all this like money and like gifts and stuff, but we're not gonna get it in return?
That's what happens. That's how it works.
I think people gonna remember 5 years from now. Let's just say we get.
I know when people don't wish me a happy birthday.
You don't forget.
My closest friends, if they don't wish me happy birthday, fuck you. Like I remember who wishes me a birthday and who doesn't wish me a birthday.
Did I say happy birthday?
People do that.
Did you? I think I'm going back to my messages on February 18th.
If you posted it on your story, don't expect for me to know. Goddamn it. You better let me know. You better give me a alert.
I don't care what anybody says. If someone's not posting on the story or you don't have it saved from your phone already on your like calendar type thing, you know how it comes up. You ain't nobody remembering.
Because I don't go on Facebook.
Not these days.
That used to be that.
I still check Facebook sometimes. I'm not gonna lie.
I go to Facebook after I see the post on the story. So just to double check. Like, wait, today, people be putting up memories and stuff.
I mean, look, it's the same thing. Like Marcina said, people don't forget stuff. Stuff in life is reciprocated. You reciprocate the energy that you want or you're given. That's how it works. That's how life is.
Actually, and it's also because Dom, it's not going to be just randoms. These people you're inviting to your wedding because they're friends and close family members. That's another thing. So
that's true.
Go remember.
Oh shit.
Dom just wrote it down.
Nah, I'm just saying we zooming. Oh, we skipped some shit. All right. AJ, you got this.
All right. Well, big news in the sports world, depending on how you're looking at it. But Tiger Woods has announced that he will be playing in the Masters this weekend. I I put it on my story, had remarks from different remarks from everybody. Some were hype, excited that Tiger's coming back. Some were saying like, this is stupid, like he's just gonna go out there and embarrass himself. So if you know anything about golf or you just know something about Tiger Woods, are you excited that he's coming to play in the Masters, or is this just nothing?
I'm definitely excited. Last time he played, wasn't the last time he played in the Masters? Did he win? Or
I think that was the last time he played. Yeah, that's when
it's been a few years since he played. But when he made that comeback and played in the Masters, he ended up winning it.
Yeah, right? I don't think he played again after that though, did he?
Nah, yeah, he got in that car accident.
Yeah, so
I'm definitely excited.
Yeah, I look at it almost like a good story in a book or something. Like, he's been out for a long time. This gives the opportunity. He could come out there and just show like old flashes of Tiger. For me, not even being like a big golf guy, but you watch when Tiger's playing. So I think it brings a lot of attention back to the sport, especially because I haven't watched anything.
I mean, did any of you guys see the pictures of his practice runs on yesterday?
Yeah.
Yesterday? Mm-hmm. Oh, it was crazy. Never seen an audience like that during practice rounds.
He brings
any golf tournament, any type of thing. It was crazy. Hundreds, thousands of people just watching him swing.
Wait, so I have a couple questions. So is this Masters, is it yearly?
It's yearly. It's pretty much the most famous and biggest tournament.
It's like the final. It's like the Super Bowl of golf almost.
Right, exactly. It's like,
so
it's all about the green jacket.
Is he always qualified because he's one of the best, or how does that work?
I don't know how qualifications work, but I feel like
I'm like, he came out of nowhere. This is his first tournament and he going to the Masters? Right?
I mean, obviously you get invited to the Masters. And Tiger Woods, it's kind of like he's like part of the he's like a member, or
he guaranteed
like type of thing.
If he breathing, he there.
Yeah, exactly. If he could swing a golf club, he's there. So yeah, and then AJ mentioned we were talking offline. Like Sunday, which is the last day, pretty much the final round. I mean, minimum tickets are between $2,000 and $2,500. That's before taxes, before fees, before your flight, before anything. And we're talking not even a guaranteed spot in like seeing anything.
He still has to make the cut.
No, he still has to make the cut, but like, if you've watched golf before, it's not a guarantee that you're going to have a good seat.
Oh, yeah.
And you might see one hole.
Yeah, some people just sit around like on 18 or like on 15.
Yeah, the
and
whole
just
day.
Watch one hole. That's bad.
I mean, obviously, multiple people are coming through it. It's not just one person throughout the days. I mean, obviously, you want to be at hole 18 because if it's tight at the end or down one, up one, you want to see that last hole.
But you probably only go to see that one person, two people play.
People follow specific people. Definitely.
That's going to be super tough.
Definitely.
Yeah, that'll be super tough.
But like, if you follow specific people, for example, let's say you follow Tiger Woods, once you get to the 18th hole, you're going to be way in the back and you're not going to be able to see anything.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean,
that's another thing too.
Like, this could be Tiger Woods' last, or I don't even know. I thought he was done a few years ago.
Exactly.
And my man came back and won the Masters. Like, look, Tiger Woods, he's like, I don't even want to say he's like Jordan. I feel like he's even bigger.
I would say he's bigger.
Like, I think
in the golf world.
No, in the sports world.
Like,
I think he's like, I think in terms of sports, he's like
more revolutionary than anybody. Like,
Muhammad
Ali level, bigger than him.
He could be Muhammad Ali level.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be big. I
love Jordan is huge too. Like, I mean, when he came out of retirement, came to play for the Wizards. I mean, that was huge. But I don't know. I just Tiger Woods something different. I don't know.
You guys, I have a really random question, but it kind of ties in with Tiger Woods. Did you guys know who Tiger Woods was at the age of 10 or 11?
Like when we were 10, 11?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
You did?
I had his like video game when it was like Tiger Woods PGA Tour.
Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe just me. There's one piece of memory that sticks with me in my head the whole time, like my whole life. And it was in an English class in 6th grade. And it's like a test. And after we turn in the test, we get them back and we check them and we, X them out. We have other people's exams that we're checking, and there was a question. It was an English exam, but a question about Tiger Woods, and he was one of the choices. I didn't know who it was, so and I thought it was an actual tiger, like
That was
right.
hilarious.
That's
And
funny.
I got that question wrong, and I'm always like, I'm like, how am I supposed to know as a little 10-year-old girl who Tiger Woods
That makes
is?
sense because like I've never heard of that as a first name. Now I'm thinking like, is that his real name? Tiger Woods? That's crazy.
Completely off topic, but that's one memory that'll always stay with me. Every time I hear Tiger Woods, I think about
First
that
name is
question on
Eldrick,
that test.
right?
I don't know if that's his first name. Is that
Nah,
his-
that's
nah,
his
nah,
name.
nah, nah. His name
Where the
is
fuck Tiger?
his name is Eldrick Taunt Tiger
Yeah.
Woods.
I need
Wait,
to,
what?
I need to fucking pull that.
His name
I
Tiger
never knew
Tiger
that.
is a nickname. His name is Eldrick Taunt Woods.
That's a sick ass
Taunt?
That boy
Taunt.
was destined to take
T-O-N-T.
off. The fuck is
Taunt.
Eldrick?
Is his last name at least Woods?
Yeah.
Yeah, his last name is
Boy got a
Woods.
whole pseudonym.
Man, Eldrick. Eldrick name sounds like a name in the show Bridgerton.
I'm watching that right now.
Eldrick.
Are y'all watching Bridgerton outside of Mercina?
Yeah, I watch it.
That shit fire?
Is it fire?
Probably not your yeah.
Not my
But you know, there could be some, you know.
There's some
Yeah.
English
I tried to
tea.
get in on the first season.
No pun intended.
Look, you gotta have an open mind. If you're worried about, you know, oh, you watch Bridgerton, like, oh, that's a girl show. Yeah.
Oh, it's a girl jump?
I mean, I would say it's definitely
It's
a
geared.
girls type of geared towards girls. I would say.
So is it like Euphoria?
No,
No.
nothing like
No, it's not like
It's
Euphoria.
like some Harry Potter shit?
No, how could we?
How would we classify
'Cause I
it?
don't watch Harry Potter either.
It's like
You're not gonna like it. You're not gonna like it. Like, I 100% you won't like it.
Yeah, I don't like
I try to give it. I try to give it a shot too, Dom. I tried.
Yeah, it's like Pride and Prejudice. Prejudice meets 2022 society. Is that a terrible way to put it?
Yeah, I don't even know how to put it. I mean, look, there's drama. There's, you know, like Machine said, English tea.
Yeah, it's like
Romance. I mean, power, politics.
Mhm.
But
No.
power,
Dom's like,
power
nah,
in
I'm not
different
doing it.
Yeah.
power in different sense. Like who has money, who doesn't, who's a peasant, who's not, like type of that stuff.
Yeah, but it's not as extreme as like Game of Thrones. There's no
Dom
like
ain't watching.
full
He ain't.
nudity.
This ain't it for you.
Full nudity.
No,
Game
it's
of
just not.
Thrones had
Game of
full
Thrones.
We have a
nudity.
lot though. I don't think of
What? Game of
Nudity.
Thrones?
No,
Game
I
of
don't
Thrones.
think-
Every episode had nudity.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't think about that. When I,
Oh! Like it's not like a main.
Well, I'm just saying it's not a raunchy like show like Game of
Gotcha.
Thrones.
they be fucking and sucking on Game of Thrones. That's basically what you said.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, the prequel came out, right?
Of what?
For Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones, like
Did
Is
it
that
already?
It's out already?
Yeah, it came out
What?
last week, and
Why
then
people ain't
I
hyping
think
that
it's coming out in August.
the last season. Nobody want to watch that shit after what they did. But I mean, I'm gonna watch it. But
Yeah.
Well, is it a prequel?
yeah, I think it's a prequel
Mhm.
to Game of Thrones.
What's up?
It's like House of Dragons. Or
Oh,
something.
House of the Dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When
Premiere
will-
day is this summer, August 21st.
Oh, really? People are gonna
I'm
be.
psyched. Let's go. Let's go. Hey,
You know-
Ozark, end of the
It'll be
month.
lit,
Hey,
I don't watch Ozark.
okay.
Whoa, you don't watch
Okay.
Ozark.
Yeah, you gonna have to
Mm-mm.
get off to talk to me.
though. Oh man.
Yeah.
I was like, we're done talking about shows and movies.
Nah, I'm saying you gonna have to, if you don't watch Ozark, we can't be friends.
Oh, me? I'll
Ozark-
watch it.
Ozark top 3, goddamn it. Fuck that.
Is it that good? Okay.
Oh, Ozark is good.
No, Ozark is really legit.
One movie I'm really excited for at the end of this year is Avatar 2.
Oh, two.
No,
Yeah, I did hear about that.
no,
What do you mean, no?
no.
The blue people, not Aang.
I know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Shit.
It was just it was like a
Just-
new thing,
Yeah.
and it wasn't that great of a movie.
That is like they try to do something with the big
they
blue
tried.
people.
Mm-mm.
All right, quick question, then we're gonna get the fuck. No, we got
What's
a
your
long
question?
time for this to happen. But say if you was into the cancel culture, let's just say you was the president of the cancel culture. a large community of people you was president of. You can make a difference. Tory Lanez is found not guilty. Would you cancel Megan the Stallion?
I would. I already canceled her.
True.
I
cancel it, too.
would
I'd
not.
cancel it if I could.
I feel like the facts are already out there. I thought we already knew that she just made shit up.
I don't know.
But all y'all fuck with her with her
Yo,
We did
Y'all
in the
fuck with her?
beginning, but
I don't even know if I ever fucked
she
with
the
her.
hype
So.
now. She can go.
So she already gone.
Everyone's like, don't give a fuck about Megan.
Yeah.
I'm good without her.
Yeah, I mean, I know you hear the music because she's mainstream, but it wasn't like I was waiting for Meg to come out. So whatever happens, happens. I heard she's dropping a documentary. See how that goes.
What everyone is dropping wasn't Will Smith supposed to drop one and then they canceled his on Netflix and they stopped the running of Bad Boys or whatever. Like everything that has to do with Will Smith is being like on hold because of the situation.
Y'all agree with that?
We have to pass up. We did talk about this last week, but we did not get Medi and AJ's.
Look, obviously, I think what he did is terrible for regardless of the scenario. You don't do that in front of live TV at the Oscars, at the Academy. You're a part of the Academy. You're Will Smith. You're about to win an Academy later on. And on top of that, people made it seem like nothing happened when he won the Academy. Like, he won the Academy, but like...
Going crazy, standing ovation, all that shit.
Yeah, all that stuff is like, oh, man. If this happened somewhere else or with different people, I feel like it'd be a whole nother thing.
What did you expect him to do? To boom?
Kick him out?
If it was anybody else, if it was not an A-list or celebrity, if it was like a D-list, a C-list, they probably would have escorted him out.
My man hit him. He hit him on TV. Nothing happened.
Yeah,
nothing. They didn't do anything.
Conspiracy. Hey, everything's a rollout.
Producers didn't even take him to the back.
Hey, bro, nothing literally.
Nothing happened.
No, the we'll be right back. Then go straight to commercial. Just kept rolling.
And it made Chris Rock look like a fool as well.
Well, it was embarrassing for both parties, for sure.
It was embarrassing for both, but Chris Rock didn't do anything wrong. That's what they do. That's why they get comedians as hosts, so they could do stuff like that.
And I said this last week, and I'll say it again. The joke wasn't even that bad. He compared her to a character that's actually like a strong woman character that just has short hair.
Yeah, I think it was a big deal because she has cancer.
Alopecia.
Okay.
Not cancer, but
yeah, doesn't grow hair in her head, stuff like that. But I mean, come on, man! He slapped him on stage on TV.
Yeah, I don't think that was the reason. I think that was the straw that broke the camel back. But to go back on, I like what you was talking about, man. You saying he should have been basically not yanked out of his seat. But supposedly they said they were trying to get him to leave, and he said no. But I think the Oscars capitalized by keeping him there. For one, this is the most, personally, I think, what is it, publicity or the coverage that it's the most coverage that the Oscars that has ever gotten, I believe. Because we would have never talked about this shit. We wouldn't even said shout out to Will for winning the best act. You know what I'm saying? We would have never brought it up.
That movie's good, by the way.
And the anticipation of, man, I wonder what Will's gonna say, after the slapping on stuff, for his speech. So I think that was a big thing. So say if they would have yanked him out, that would have been that what is it? I can't think of the word, but people would have been like, damn, I wonder what he would have said. You know what I'm saying? So that eliminates that not happening. Now we know what he said. I didn't fuck with the speech. But yeah, I get what you're saying. Something should have happened. I don't think there's no right or no wrong. I don't agree with the slap. He should have talked to him at the end of the day, after the backstage, after the show, or at the golden party, like P. Diddy said. But who am I? I'm not in Will Smith's shoes. I don't have my wife controlling me and shit.
I think everybody won.
but I don't know.
It could be a build up for everything that's been going on with him.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's
With the one
exactly
Jada.
what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Past year he's been the laughing stock, so he's like, oh, a word, slap
Yeah,
the
but
fuck out of this nigga.
he made it. I don't know. It made it worse.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We wouldn't have been talking about this shit. That joke. Half of the people, especially our age, we didn't
It
know
would
who
have
the
just.
fuck
It
that
would just
was.
went. Yeah, exactly. It just
That
would've
movie
went-
was. I had
It
to look
was
that shit
like,
up.
bruh.
Yeah.
I
AJ,
now we
what
know.
are your closing thoughts on
Slap the
the
fuck out of that
situation?
Yeah, closing remarks. I think everybody won. Oscars ratings were higher. Will and Jada are going to do a Red Table Talk, so it's going to get massive views. Chris Rock now has new material when he goes on tour with Kevin Hart. Who lost?
Chris Rock.
Which I'm upset
lost.
that's a limited. I was actually looking up that show with Kevin Hart and Chris Rock. It's a limited show, only like played in like New
It's only in New York
York.
and New Jersey. Yeah.
That's lame. I would have seen them here.
Yeah, that would have been lit. But yeah,
Mhm.
you know.
So you think
everything-
like for the ratings, like the outcome, the result of the slap and of this whole ordeal is just gonna boost everyone's ratings from the Oscars to the Red Table Talk to
Yeah, I think everything kind of has like a rollout with celebrities in Hollywood. So even though there's like this minor setback for Will, where it's like, yo, I think behind the scenes they say like, hey, you're not gonna win the Oscars, or we're gonna revoke it from you. But we're just gonna say that you come out, give a apology speech, you go do your thing, it'll die down in a couple of weeks, and everything go back to normal. But it's like it looks like it's set up.
Hmm.
So
I can talk a couple of minutes about that, but I won't. Because I can't say that's a rollout, bro. Because now, let's say for instance, like Marcina, did you really know who Chris Rock was? Like, did you know he was like a legend in the comedian?
Yeah.
Like,
Mhm.
did you know that some people say he's like the best comedian ever? Did you know that?
He's up there with like Bernie Mac and
Yeah.
Dave Chappelle and
Mhm.
Mhm.
I'm just saying, like, man, that's one of the last things that some people are gonna know him as, the guy that got slapped about one of the
Absolutely.
biggest movie stars. That's
Especially
an L, bro. Like temporarily, yeah, that's a dub. He getting sold out shows and shit. But I don't think that's real fans, because if you was a real fan, you would have went before the slap. Now that you want to see his new material, him getting slapped, yeah, you want to go. Well, let's see how that shit is in 2 years when niggas know you as the nigga that got slapped in the fucking face in front of billions of people. You know?
well, and then to that point, and then we can get
L
up out of it. We could really talk. We could really get into it, but we'll get up out of here. But to that point is, if you're a real fan, you know his prior history, so you know whatever this is. I mean, really looking at it, it's just momentarily.
It don't matter. It's like the Jordan meme, him crying. Like you see that everywhere.
I mean, that's
That's the same thing. That's what our culture is now. Like social media.
Yeah.
Yo, you know how much stuff I've seen on Twitter, Instagram, and
You know how
TikTok.
many raps he's about to be in?
Bruh.
It's not like I'm top 5 like Chris Rock. It's like I slap a nigga like Chris Rock.
They're
Like
playing
what?
They're playing it in the club.
Wait for URL.
DJs are playing it in the club.
The remix, get my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
That joint about to go crazy. What?
It's a moment in history. What you talking about? No publicity is bad publicity.
Nah, that proved that shit wrong now. God damn it.
I think that nigga's up. What you talking about?
Yeah, he
Hey
up,
man,
and it's stuck. That's hilarious. All right. All right.
It's a rat in a trap.
It's a
Yeah,
wrap
Dude,
in the
that's all
trap.
that was in my head.
Thanks for watching.
I was ready to
Talk
Talk to
to me.
Let's go.